Alright, what's up everybody? So today we're going to be doing a water pump timing belt valve seals on my buddy Casey's EG. But yeah, we're going to be doing some valve seals and water pump timing belt and all that good jazz on my buddy Casey's mugen EG hatchback. Yeah. Alright, so let's get over there and check out what we got. Alright, here's this Hyundai. Mugen Hyundai. But it's pretty clean little Hyundai. Pretty clean for a Hyundai, not gonna lie. Let's see. Let me pop you out of here. Definitely got to be careful with this one in the shop. Really awesome build. Yep, we already got her up on the ramps. So we got it on the ramps. About to throw the lift arms under there. I'm going to jack it up so I can get the tire off, get the inner fender out. And then we're going to dive in here. We're going to be going in right here, so pull the valve cover up, timing cover, AC belt, tensioner, crank pulley, motor mount, support the engine. Give her some love. Got a bunch of new Honda parts for this. So we got the shop cleaned up. We're going to get his parts out here and get them laid out. That way we know what we got. New Honda belts. This guy is legit with it. New Honda thermostat. The idler pulley. Brand new Honda timing belt. Brand new Honda water pump. SuperTech valve seals. This is what we're going in after right here. We're set up here on the little ramps. It's one of the best things I ever bought. We can get up under here. It's nice working on cars this nice and sketchy all at the same time. I guess I'm gonna start by disconnecting the battery. Cover it up. Should be good.
I got you something.
Nice. What you got?
She just said.
Boom. Drink. She ain't drink it all. Nah. Hey baby.
She already got a whole cup of her own.
Yeah.
She'll probably have some more there. It's a really special drink.
Uh-oh.
It took a little work.
Yeah?
Yeah. You gonna drink all that ass? You not gonna let him have any?
Boom. Close review. Let it sit over here. Came out. It's not oiled up. I'll lift. Put this on off. One of the bolts. Had to break out the old carbon fiber crank bolt out. Alright, we back up top. Couldn't get the daggone alternator belt. Maybe now I can get this belt off. Yep, that'll do it. That will do it. If I can get it to twist. Pop that off. Got! Yep, we're going to set this on top dead center. And then we're going to take the timing belt off. Alright, right now I'm just looking for top dead center number 1. I'm going to tear everything apart from so. Alright, this is what we're here for. Valve seals. We're going to take our compression checker and take the shredder valve out of it. We're going to screw this down in there and put some air pressure. on the cylinder. And then once we do that, we're going to drop this in here. No, we're not going to drop anything in there. We're going to screw this down there and not drop the valve into the cylinder. And then we'll be able to remove the keepers, remove the spring, remove the valve seal. Back, this is about 12 days later because this car's been whooping my butt. But I didn't even want to video all these because the way it was doing me. So I'm only going to show you a few right here because this was honestly, it tried to whoop me. So I got it on top dead center. And I'm going to go in here and I'm going to get these last few out. We'll just listen and see if these keepers are free because ain't none of them been free yet. So what I'm going to do is you'll be able to hear it. Free. Both them's free. These two, not. There it goes. Got both the keepers out. Can't even see what I'm doing, can you? Alright, we got both the keepers out. We got one that's still stuck, but this one's free. We're going for it. So, I'm going to take this off. Move it over here out my way. Move this. I'm gonna pop this out, give it to Braden. We're gonna put the keepers back in it while I pull the old valve seal out. And spring. Got that right here. These got the keepers. Now we're gonna go in here after the seal, which has been not fun, not gonna lie. These have been on here extremely well. These have been some of the worst ones I've tried to get out. They're on there. So we're going to let them roll. We're going to go in here. We're going to clean the valve stem and see. Come in here with our blue for the exhaust side. Braden's already got these greased up for me, so all I got to do is install them, slide them down on there. I've been opting to try and just put the keepers in the retainer, set it down in there like so. I know you probably can say I went ahead and throw them in the retainer. Now I'm going to hold my finger on them and I'm going to compress the spring a little bit more. Honestly, once I get it that close, I'm going to switch over here to a ratchet. And that one's done. Alright, since one beside it's being a pain in the butt, I'm going to go ahead and go back here and do these back two. The keeper, and another one. Toss them off to Braden. Got it. Get in there and clean that one up. Brown on the back. Nope. Alright, that's it for the valve seals. Last one done. They're all in. All the keepers. That's a stressful job right there. That's the end of it. Braden knocked over his beer. Stress free. That's it. That's all I got for you. Very stressful job, for sure. We'll do a little cleaning up here, and we'll get ready for reassembly and do a timing belt, water pump, all that good stuff. Pull all our stuff out of our holes to keep keepers from going down in there. Definitely want to make sure you do that. You don't want that down there in the oil system blocking up the pickup tube or something. So we're going to go through there, make sure we got all our towels out. Everything's good and clean. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to rip the timing belt water. Just giving the oil pan a quick clean before I reseal it. I bought this old RTV. You need this? Yeah, I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna have to do the bottom. I can't even do that if I wanted to. Nope. Here's what it is. Soft thing. What you need? This one wasn't too bad, but it was just starting to leak right there. You can see it. It just started to leak. Other than that, I'm going to run a leak down test while we got the cams out of it. We're going to start right here. Get our gauge set up here. Got me a couple paper tabs right here now. Bloody ones. And everything in between. really good here. I mean, barely any. Pretty solid numbers on this one too. Little third gear VTEC. I'm gonna swap our timing belt out real quick by dropping the motor down just enough to squeeze it out of here. The timing belt. Instructions. And yes, I can read Japanese. I asked them to send it to me in Japanese just for that reason. Now, I'll slip my belt in here. Nice and easy. There you have it. Just slid right through there. I probably blocked it, but basically I just came. I'm going to use the jack to take the motor mount to the motor mount, not the bolts. Don't want to strip them out. Just snug them. It's going to be good for that. Jacking our hood back down. Get it out. Alright, about to throw the cams back in this thing. Dang it. Look at this. I'm here to quit dragging my camera off. Gonna get the cams back in here. Get the caps on it. Put this thing in time. Quit fooling around with it. Move on. Give me a little carbon choke clean on here. Just putting a dab. Other one in here, like so. These back in. Alright, I kind of took a break there for a second, and when I came back I just started throwing stuff together, and I never turned the camera on, but I got the cams back in, everything torqued to spec. RTV on the edges of the cam seals, the back timing cover, got the belt on. I just set the timing, and we got our brand new Honda belt here. I put I just use assembly lube when I throw this back together, but you can tell I'd already spun the cams back and forth. Got my gray RTV in the corners of your cam caps. Got brand new belt. So I just tighten the tensioner down here for a second. You got your, I don't know if my headlamp's on or not. Yeah, I guess it is. So you got your marks here on your cam gear, and if you follow this down, this tooth all the way to the back here, it's going to line up with that mark back there. You're going to have two right here line up, and then you're going to have this one. Probably got you out of control here. And you're going to have this one. And if you follow this tooth back before you get your belt on, it's going to line up right there. That's your marks. We got our spring back on our tensioner down there. We got the water pump tightened up, torqued down. Everything's torqued, everything's timed. Ooh, my knees. We're hitting our mark right here. It's right there and right there. Boom. And they're dead nut. I mean, this is a Honda belt, so she's right on the money. So I'm going to spin this thing over, make sure everything's good, and then I'll start assembling the rest of the stuff. Just putting a little bit of silicone in the corner of the valve cover where the cam is. A little bit across the edge there. Same over here. After I spin this valve cover like a pizza and throw it on the floor and ruin it, I have to buy them another Temu one. Let's get all our little Hello.
Hey, this is Chris.
This is him. Got the headers back on. About got everything finished up here. Just got old Mugen spool filter here to get rid of. I don't have quite as cool of oil filter form as this, but hopefully this don't make a gigantic mess. It's pretty little, pretty small. Ready for fluids. Motor oil. Let's unwrap this unit. It's in 3 points from across the room. All right, I'll be right back. My ramps are up there at the other ground. All right, let's get the lug nuts tightened up. My knees is gonna be bad. The leaks overnight. Everything's torqued. Timing's back set. Distributors are locked down. Just plugged in. Let me see if it'll fire off one thing here. Fuel's on. Everything's good. So, let's see what it does. Be careful when you got it like this. We'll let that chill for a second. I'm gonna crack the cap, try to get a little more coolant in it, and then I guess it'll be ready to run down the road. I'm just trying to get the out-of-wear control valve bled out. Alright, let's back it out and set the timing up. Alright, I got my timing wire jumped. Timing wire jumped. Got my power on. My timing light. I'm setting it to 16 degrees. 16. Make sure everything's out the way. And fire it up and start checking. We're not up to temp yet. Nice having AC in a Honda.